Hey everybody, Scarecrow here, and I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple of questions here. You may be asking yourself, where are we? Well, we're in the Nether. We're near another portal that I dug out probably about a month ago. Uh, this tunnel goes all the way from the main base, which is at that end of the tunnel, all the way to this base, which is at, of course, this end of the tunnel. A mesa! I don't know if I showed this off last episode or not, but I dug a hole to the mesa, and we're going to get clay here to help build our little buddy, our guardian, not guardian, our villager that we're going to live in. Villager we're going to live in is going to be here. I've already made a temporary little pillar thing. Notice that there's no furnace, but this is for smelting netherrack that I may pick up on the way to and from where we're going to be and where we're at. The mesa will be used primarily for Enderman stealing red sand, but I'll use it for clay, and we're going to use some green dye and some other color dyes to make our villager statue, which we're going to live in. Speaking of our little villager statue, I think we may need to go back over there, but this is a really, really long tunnel. I mean, this is seriously really long, and eventually, eventually I'm going to have to make a mine track. I'm going to have to make a little hoppy trail, and all sorts of really cool stuff that would help us get to and from the mesa with relative ease. I was full. I had full inventory, which causing me, it was all full netherrack, which causing me to not be able to pick up any clay. So I've not really delved that far into the mesa yet. But I think we also need to establish our base a little bit more before we start delving into that, because right now our food supply, I think this is all the steak I've got, is the tin. And I need to, if we're going to stay away from the dock area, from the bay area for right now, we do need to focus on getting the villager built, because the villager is going to be mostly our farm stuff, mostly our machines and things. That way we can use him to live in. We just live in him and not have to worry about going back and forth, uh, building buildings that are only for a purpose. Because if you're building an aesthetic build, which is what the dock may end up being, it's just an aesthetic build. Lava particles. The dock may end up being just an aesthetic build. We don't want to have to worry about forcing in a cow farm or forcing in the 16 different colors of wool. So that's what we're looking at for the villager. We're looking at making a big guy to go into, a big statue that we're going to be able to just walk in and say, "Oh, I want this," and go to the little farm that's associated with it. And I think that would be pretty cool. I've not really delved too far into it. I think I said this before. Oh, look, here's all the netherrack. Uh, I think I've delved too far into the actual design of it. I think I was just going to build it on the fly. But I do want to build it. But I also need to have this netherrack because I want to use netherrack or nether brick for a few things. And so we needed to dig the tunnel to get to the mesa for the clay, and we needed the netherrack from the tunnel for brick for stuff. So that was, I think it's starting to despawn. No, it's despawning right in front of me. Oh well. We'll get more netherrack from somewhere else. This is a big place, nothing but netherrack. We're in the ceiling. We're really, really high up. We are at 111. I think that I took a screenshot. Anyway, I think the nether only goes up to 128 or something like that. So we're really, really high up in the ceiling, which is fine. I think I'll do most of my stuff up in the ceiling, which just makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about planning. You don't have to worry about protecting it from gas going through big open crevices and things like that. But for the most part, and there's the end of it, by the way. There's the end of the tunnel. I put a little torch so it brightens it up. I wasn't paying attention. The villager statue needs to be started construction on because we're on episode like 4 or 5. And I don't have a full enchanting bench. I don't have full diamond armor. I don't have a lot of materials just lying around. I don't have an iron farm. We're really lacking on the Let's Play here. Terraformacraft is great. Terraformacraft is excellent. I doubled my subscribers. You guys are great. I doubled you. I have twice as many of you from Terraformacraft as I do from this. And I want to eventually start doing other games and stuff, but I don't want to leave, like, I don't want to do 3 or 4 episodes of one series, to go to another series, do 3 or 4 episodes of that, and go to another one. So I'm thinking about doing another series, which would bring me up to a total of 3, which, right now I know I have that. It's not really that much of a series. It's 3 or 4 videos in a row, which is what, not really a series. I want to have, 30 before I end a series. I really want to be able to do that. With Minecraft, you can do about 30 episodes and get some stuff accomplished, and have a series with 30 episodes. Other games you have less episodes because they're shorter. My diamond pick is about to break. I just realized that. But right now I need to figure out what we're gonna do, and I want to get as much as I can accomplished in this episode. I want to have the villager livable, even if it's just his legs, even if it's just the feet and legs of the villager. I want to be able to have that taken care of, and not have to worry about going back to the dock area until we go back to build, if we even get to that. Sorry about that, guys. My my dog heard the guest crying and decided he was going to bark at it. You might still be able to hear him in the background. I also need to go over there and get the nether wart out of that place. I think there's another one over there. I got 2 I can go and find. Back over here now. Gotta get some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to transport the sheep and the cows over, or if I'm just going to find new ones. But the big thing I think I have now is I actually have the skeleton. I have the skeleton of a chicken farm. I do. I actually put together a small makeshift chicken farm, and it doesn't. I don't know if it works very well. I need to get rid of this. I think I just pull this up. I have enough food for right now. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting some stuff from here, and then I'm gonna go over there, and yeah. So right now we're trying to pull up roots from here and then head over there, so I'll be able to start just living over there, reestablish. I'll meet you guys back over there once I think there's a pig. Yeah, I still don't have carrots though, which is a bummer. But I don't have carrots, so we'll figure that out. Reestablish over there. I'll meet you guys up when I have a farm built. So I mapped it out. Here it is. The other portal. We should show up where the villager's supposed to be. Where are we? Here we are! Yay! I did it right. Yep, here we are. Well, that's nice. We got that taken care of, and I'll show you right now the bare bones of this. This is it. There's the chickens. Down here is where they're supposed to be shooting off at, and if I do this, I think I have, oh crap, I think I have done this. I did it. I made the, it's the one that I know how to make. So that's how that works. Yep, that's how that works. So the chickens up here shoot out eggs. Up there's a place for me to put in some stuff so I can have more chickens. Like I can open up a trapdoor or something when I build up the second floor. So yeah, I'll have that. Add more chickens. Those chickens grow up, they'll start popping out eggs, which will come down here, which will automatically fire. And then I will be able to have more chicken. And eventually, when I get everything settled out and everything's taken care of, I'm going to put water right there, because I've tried lava before, and lava, well, right now it's wooden, so it wouldn't work very well. But water seems to not kill the chicken. If I have, well, it kills the chickens, but it doesn't destroy the item. If I put lava there, it destroys the item, and I don't want to destroy my chicken. I have too much loss in my chicken farm. So that's why we're doing it like that. But the tree farm, which I need to work on soon, is going to go here, like in this area, in a this-early way, and that will put me in an area to get trees. But right now I need to go back. Well, I need to go get some. Let me go see if I can find some dirt. I need some dirt so I can start planting stuff. I shall return. Alright, so something I totally didn't know until a week ago is that you have to, if you plant your stuff in rows, it grows faster. And that doesn't mean skip a row. That means that like I'm on on a server that I play on, I have my crops set up to be wheat, potato, wheat, carrot, wheat, potato, wheat, carrot. And those crops grow insane. Like I had always sort of struggled with growing crops, and then I watched a video, and I will link that video down in the description. And the dude did a few tests, a bunch of different tests, and he did the test where you're doing like this, where you're spacing them out, and then he did the test where you were alternating crops, so you're like, you know, like wheat, potato, wheat, potato, wheat, potato, or whatever, and he did the wheat, potato, carrot, all that fun stuff, and he just did all splotchy. He did like a whole solid base of it, and just watch the video, watch that video, and it explains how this works, and it is really really cool, because I didn't know that happened, and if I didn't know that happened, then you know I didn't know, and now I know, and now I do it, and I end up with a lot more crops than I used to. But I still have to worry about lighting and all that good stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some torches on these little pillars down here at the end, and I probably should also make a secondary walkway down here. Yeah, there we go, and then okay, all lit up. Yeah, there we go. Give me some. I'll do that. But after I get that, I'm going to go back to the Mesa and get a bunch of clay. I'm going to get a bunch of clay, and we're going to start building at least the legs. So before this episode is out, that is, I miscounted. That is what I want to do. I want to go back to the Mesa, which would be easier since I have this portal here now. Go back to the Mesa, get a bunch of, get that much at least. Keep that, throw that back in there. I had to make a new flint steel. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'll grab a bunch of clay, and I will be back, and I will hopefully case up the bottom, and then we'll build a tree farm, and yeah, that's the goal. So, meet you guys over in the Mesa. This is a really, really long tunnel. Really, really long tunnel. I already collected a bunch. Don't want to break my pick, so I just collected that much. It should be enough to at least get the legs up, and then get a tree farm going, because those are my big things. I got the chicken farm there, put the water in there, it'll be okay. I'll start getting food. I'll start to cook it, but I'll get food, and then I'll have a tree farm there for junk wood. Junk wood is basically just wood that you use as wood, and not like for decoration, not like for walls, not for fence posts and doors and things that require a specific type of wood, but we're wanting junk wood as in for chests. We're wanting junk wood for pressure plates, for levers, for sticks, for ladders, different things like that. That's junk wood. That's what I think of when I'm thinking tree farm. Not important wood, just wood for junk wood. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw some feet in, we're going to throw some legs on. I'm going to see if I could get this right without having to do too much farming, because I've got to do a cactus farm, because he's going to be the green villager. If you remember correctly, we're doing a big green villager, because they're not used. And I just got to make sure I get everything right. We'll throw some legs on. Even if I have to go back and redo the legs, at least we'll have the legs up, and I'll have a cap. I'll have a boundary. I'll have an outside. We can start figuring out what space we have on the inside to work with. So yeah, I'm going to get to the end of this tunnel, go back to the base, throw up some legs, and I'll let you guys see what I get. See you over there. So, I'm trying to figure out where to put the villager. Right there is the front part, so I guess it comes down to here, which means we have to put our cap right here, which means we have to start pulling back some of this stuff. So, how far over does he go? Over to there, so over to here, and then one more. So, bottom layer of the villager is his shoes, so we're going to go ahead and start doing the shoes. And since we're doing a double wide villager, we are doing 2x2, so that means that this front face is going to be 16. Take all these blocks, except for one of them. We found iron. Great, we found iron. I needed iron. This, okay, check this out. We are in an extreme hills biome. And in extreme hills biomes, certain monsters spawn that are a pain in the butt. Okay, good. That are a pain. And they're called silverfish. And if you've never dealt with silverfish before, here's my advice to you. If you're mining and you hit a block and it takes an abnormally long amount of time to break, it is a silverfish. And these things are awful. Now, that didn't seem awful, but if you get one and you break it, every other silverfish in so far of a radius will also break. That is why they're awful, because you never know how many silverfish there are. That could have ended terribly. Those could have all been silverfish around me, and I would have not liked it, because it would have been a not fun experience to die on camera. So, with that being said, silverfish are evil. And we got our front layer, or front face of our villager down. So, that's the fun part. Got him capped. Which, rip off this front bit here, because this is where the cap is going. Try to get this... I'm going to cap off this front layer. I don't think I got enough, because I don't have a lot of this clay. I have a stack of this clay, and I used 16 for the face, so I've only got 4 more layers, and I don't think that's enough to do the front face of the foodies. So I'm at least going to get the border down, and then we'll go from there. So, yep, that's where we're going, and I didn't get enough torches. That's fun. Anyway, because they're 4 deep, that means it's going to be 8, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. Let me double check on that. Yep, villagers are 4 deep, like Blair is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back here. I have no more. Alright, so that's what I got to work with here. Let me go ahead and pull these out. Pull that out. Replace my bed. Sleep in it. Alright, so, yeah. Let's shrink the size of this. That means that our... Oh! That means our chicken farm's going to be outside of our villager, but because it's such a massive area behind, I can actually tear those out because I put the door back. But because it's such a massive area around, back area, I think it'll be okay. And since our cap is going here, I can tear out these. Yeah, I'm just going to put in the border for right now, tear out all this cap area, and then we'll have to make a couple trips back to the Mesa for more stuff. But I think right now, as long as I get this cap area in, we'll be able to start building a few things and have some temporary blocks. I'll probably use the wood that I get from this wood farm, and I'm gonna at least plant the first set of logs down. Yeah, I'll get this rim put in. I will be back. We will clear out. Well, I'll go ahead and put the rim out, and then clear out the area for the tree farm, and then we'll be back. That'll work out better. Yeah, we'll do that. Be right back, guys. So just put everything into a little bit of a better perspective. Here's the size of the inside of the villager. So that's not too bad. I mean, I expected it to be a little bit bigger, to be honest. I'm not going to lie about that. Kind of upset that it's a little bit smaller than I expected it to be. But yeah, it is what it is. There's my chests. I'm going to move these over. So like that. And then I'm just going to let everything in there right now. But yeah, I need more of the light gray, which is what I've used so far. And yeah, it works. Right now I need to go get some more dirt, but it's going to be pretty easy. And I'll throw in the... Oh no. Alright. There we go. That's what we're doing. I can have stuff sticking out like that. That's fine. Yeah, it lacks a little bit of some of the stuff that I'd like to have had. I'd like to have had a little bit bigger area, but it'll work out. It'll be just fine. We'll figure it out. It'll work. Those. Any more of these? Ah, no. It'll be fine. Once we get everything started in swing mode, once we start getting everything together and ready. So where are they at here? We are andesite. I need this. I need andesite. So this is going here, and then andesite. I know this is andesite, but I want to tear this up, put it polished, and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to do this, throw up some polished andesite down on this side of the wall. That is a common area. We're just going to put up a regular wall over here and put some dirt in here with a little bit of a border, and we'll start clearing this area out, and I will grow the first trees in here on camera just to do a proof of concept that it actually works, and how to do a good, well, a decent how to do a decent junk wood farm. It's not that. When you guys see it, it'll be like, yeah, okay, I see that. That's cool. But yeah, right now it's not that impressive right now. But yeah, I think once all the stuff gets put in here, you know, we'll have a special villager for all of our cool little contraptions. I think it'll be really cool. I think having that thing in here will be great, and it'll be different. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before in anybody's things. Put that there. And measure up to that there. Okay, that works. Then those. All right, that works. Oh, the crops that we planted that have not been loaded for very long. Yeah, those are growing really nicely, especially considering it's been maybe 5 minutes of growth on them. Yeah, that row is really great. So I'm going to go back and get some more of this light gray, some more of that. I'm going to go ahead and punch out this area. Yeah, we'll be okay. They can't climb. Or that's the top of the wall. Yeah, I'll throw something up real fast to keep them from spawning in here. But yeah, tear this out. Be right back. Just for the record, those boat docks are pretty cool. Really like them. Yep. I like them. Zombie shoot off. Ah, no! Did I shoot myself? I could have shot myself. I shot myself! It's like Terra Firma Craft all over again. I didn't think you could shoot yourself. Wow. Wow. I shot myself. Wow. Didn't know you could do that. But look at that. Look at that at night. Can't really tell much up there. But down here, it looks like it's alive now. It looks like there's stuff going on. And if you look closely, some of my crops are actually harvestable right now. So, yeah, if you're down in the planting in rows, I wish I could have another rows of like carrots or potatoes or something to prove it a little bit better. But what's over here? Did I torch that? I guess I torched that. Hope that's me. Yeah, I'm sure it's me. Yeah, I did that. I remember, because it goes all the way around. Yeah, it goes all the way around. So anyway, yeah. Ah! Let's do this real fast. Come on. So yeah, here we go. It's not complete, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. Cough, 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 cough. Cough, cough. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! First tree ground. Yay! Super fast. yeah, we'll do some more of this stuff. And these things don't have a growth requirement. Oak doesn't, so that's why I chose oak trees to grow here. Yeah, they don't have a growth requirement, so they can just grow wherever. The only problem is that now that this is so close together, the trees will be spawning so close together, and there's not a lot of room for the leaves to be, which eventually there'll be more room, because I won't have this stuff on the wall. I have some stuff like on the floor, like some glowstone or some of the other stuff, the sea lanterns. But if all this grows, then there's not really going to be much place for leaves. So yeah, our leaf farming is going to be put somewhere else. So we're probably going to put a bigger tree farm somewhere below. But this way we just plant a bunch of oak saplings down, forget about them, and then come back later and we got a big chunk of oak here. So I'll probably hear the chicken farm going off in the back. That'll be fun, listening to all the time. Not really. Just kidding. But yeah. So that'll help out a little bit, this will. Yeah. I guess we're so close to the wall, it has a hard time bone milling. But yeah, we got junk wood. Let me do that one for right now. This cactus. Like, leave bed. Oh, I opened up some stuff. Ah! Okay. I just clicked on. Yeah, I didn't know. Actually, if you click on that, it'll bring up the screenshot. I have a baby chicken. Which I have to. He'll grow up and he'll not drown. So I'll fix that right now. Yeah, let me fix that right now. Baby chicken. I'm sorry. Ah. Yeah, okay, that worked. Fixed it. Tree farm planted. Alright, so that's done. All that stuff out there is taken care of, and you can see there's more stuff in ready to be harvested phase. Yeah, I have to go back and get more anti-skeleton things. He's dead now. Fix that. So yeah, it's just another one of those things that's going to take some time to get this straightened out, get this ready for use. But I got it. I mean, I'm working on it. We're working on it. We're getting ready. We're on the upswing here. Baby chicken won't die until he grows up, and then he'll burst into a wonderful, tasty, uncooked chicken meal, and we'll be able to cook him up. This will grow. Eventually, the rest of this will grow up as I get more and more clay from the long trip. I'll have to do more long treks and still a lot more mining. I just didn't feel up to mining a whole lot right now, but that is it for me this episode. I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. This Scarecrow, out.